All right, what's up, you guys? UFO proof here. Hopefully this thing is going out live. I'm having some issues with it. So it could be really slow or choppy or whatever. But I will be putting the link in the comment section of YouTube. So if you want to come and join us on our UFO discussion, ancient aliens, whatever, or come and share your UFO story, please come join. Don't be afraid to just hop on. All right. I'm going to put the link up there for you guys now. And hopefully we'll see how this is looking on YouTube. Let's see. What up, Smooth Iris? How you doing, brother? The saying it's working fine. All right, good. UFO today. Yo, was waiting for the live broadcast. Oh yeah, brother. Let's see here. So I got oh, Jesus Christ, there's so many notifications. I gotta click these all off real quick. Sorry. So I'm running. I got my computer hooked up to 2 different monitors. Or like so it's like extended. It's actually like kind of cool. You can like go back and forth between the monitors, trying to see if I can make it so I can set up like my comments and stuff over there, and then and YouTube, and then like the Google Hangouts over here. So what's going on, you guys? Gyro 420, Leroy Jenkins, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, thank you, UFO today. Yes, I have been sick as fucking still. I'm still getting over. I still have a ton of snot fucking nastiness in my nose and my sinuses, and it sucks. Oh, here, let me post a link for you fucks. Sorry. Oh, feel free to come and jump on. I was trying to get this stupid double extended monitor up, which is really fucking cool looking, man. Okay, so let's see here. If I think I can pop out the chats here. What up, Jax? What up, Gaming Master? How you guys doing? Oh, what up, Jack? Jack the Stripper? Okay, so I'll pop out the chat. Oh. Boom. I did it. That's so fucking badass, dude. That's so fucking cool. All right. Now, just pop this up. Boom. Now I got the fucking chats on this side and the fucking Google Hangouts on this side, and it's working awesome. How does the quality look? Is it like super choppy or anything? Because to me, like I'm looking at it, it looks like the frame rate is like fucking low. It looks like it's like 21 frames a second, maybe. Like it looks slow as fuck. I send out your link on Twitter. Don't send the Google Hangouts link. Just send you just send the link for the YouTube channel, but don't just send out the Hangouts link on Twitter, because then they have all kinds of dumb fucks jumping on this thing, dude. What up, Swaze Fabian? I don't get it, man, because this is like the highest rated camera for live streaming, and it always comes out all shitty as fuck, man. Smooth is saying it's decent quality. Jack the Stripper saying it's a little blurred, but not bad, though. You sent out the YouTube link? Awesome, buddy. Good job, UFO today. Thank you. Yeah, because the Google Hangouts link, it's like, fuck, dude. You don't want to send that shit out on Twitter, man. I always just send them straight to YouTube and then let them go on to it from there, What's GTG? got to go. Is that what that means? About 10% delay between Hangouts and YouTube. It's about 15 frames per second. That's fucking terrible. You know, my camera, just the camera alone does like fucking 60 frames a second on, you know, like on average, man. Like for most things I hook it up to, it'll go to 60 frames a second. That's terrible. Anyway, so I have no topic for today. So I guess we can just pull shit out of our ass, something like that. Unless audio is great, fucking rock and roll. Unless any of you guys can, any of you guys want to have a story about UFOs, you want to share your experience, you guys are always welcome. Other than that, I mean, fuck, and we'll discuss whatever you guys want, man. What's up? What's going on, Mr. Sevens B? How you doing, buddy? 10-second delay, I meant. Oh, yeah. No, I know. That one nerd says, who came first, humans or aliens, dude? Duh. Obviously aliens. Had heard anything about the mystery aircraft in Oregon? Yes, as a matter of fact. And I was going to put out a video of it, but there was so much to this that I had to stop the video and start researching some other shit about it, just because they might actually know what the aircraft is. You know, did you get that far into it, Smooth Virus? UFO Today is saying, I have an interesting topic. We just sent a signal into space to possible alien civilizations that are millions of years ahead of us. Is that a good idea? I mean, some people would say yeah, some people would say no. Me personally, yeah, you know, if they pick up on it, they're going to say, well, at least these guys have gotten that far in their development. So I don't think they're ever going to come and kill us. I figured, like, I think once you become like a spacefaring civilization, war is, you know, non-existent. Sean is saying, I heard it was a sat plane. You know, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm trying to find out more about it. Luton Star, what's that, Jack? Jack the Stripper. Oh, that 737 the Air Force has. Yeah, you know, like fucking something is something like that, man. Like you know, there was a couple different things that I got into, and plus listening to the audio took for freaking ever, and a lot of times I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, man. Yeah, because they would know of us before we do. What do you mean? Yeah, I know. I agree, Smooth Virus. In fact, it seems like it would have been some kind of fighter. Yeah, Smooth is already saying a fighter type aircraft could, but not something based on airliner. No, that's true. Absolutely. So what we're talking about is a craft that a craft. In fact, we could probably make that today's topic. There was a craft that was spotted over Oregon that was not coming up on radar. All right. So, or it was coming up under. So they were picking it up on like radar, and like other, you know, visual observations by other pilots and stuff. But, you know, so, but they didn't know what it was or where it's from. And so they're thinking if even NORAD was tracking it, they scrambled some, F-15s after it. Paranormal Underworld is saying a secret space project as a topic. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that, man. Yeah, exactly. On Smooth Virus, it's fucking. It's like weird. It's kind of hard to understand. Yeah, so yeah, that's okay. So that's the problem, dude. So Smooth is saying, I listened to the tape, but you can hear the airline pilots on it, but not the air traffic controllers. So you're only hearing one side of the conversation. See, I knew something was up with it because it's like real hard to understand to figure out what the fuck they were actually talking about. You know, can ET UFOs are enveloped in plasma, may only appear intermittently or not at all on radar. How do you know that, Ken? What's going on, Rob? How you doing, buddy? I like how Ken always knows everything about UFOs ever. He's like, oh no, that's it. That's a fact. No, it's not, dude. You don't know that. Plus, they're talking in pilot lingo. Yeah, so that shit doesn't help at all. You know, if I could get your ass to come over and like translate that crap for me, you know, maybe we could put out a video on it, dude. Because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. um, which I understand, but it confuses the F out of people who aren't pilots. Correct. I am not a pilot, you know. Ken says, trust me, I do. I do know. How do you know? You know, that's one thing I hate is when people say like they know the agenda of aliens. No, you don't. That one nerd says, dude, I think I was took, but it's kind of awkward to talk about. Not sure how to express myself. Age of 12. Oh, so you think you might have been abducted? You know, you can jump on here, man. Here, you guys, you know, anyone who wants to come and jump on here, man. I love your videos on the ancient mysteries. I need more like a crackhead needs crack. Hell yeah, buddy. That was from Nathan McLeary. Hell yeah, Nathan. I love those ancient mystery videos too, man. Those are always a lot of fun to make. There's a hangout link, so if you guys want to come and join and jump on here with me, feel free. Smooth is saying at the beginning there's a Southwest flight who says he can see it about 20 miles away. That's what I assumed he was talking about when I heard that, but that doesn't last long. And they described it as like a white plane or something, some kind of, you know, like they couldn't give a description of this, but it did make like an incredible like high speed turn that, I mean, most aircraft that I know of wouldn't be able to make, you know. But yeah, and that wondered, you know, if you want to come on here and share your story, man, feel free. Or even if you just want to do it in a comment section, I mean, you're welcome to do that too. Yeah, Smooth is saying plus was going 750 knots. I know that's quite impressive to be able to like make a turn like that in midair, you know, going that fast. You know, it seems like a very difficult maneuver, you know. But some kind of craft that can do something close to that. 12.38 light years away, SETI sent a message to Luton Star, calmed Red's door or called Red Dwarf. Sometimes it's hard. It's difficult to read people's people's writing. Like I don't know what they're just, you know, they're autocorrect and shit like that. Fucks it up. Which is a Mach 1.3. Yeah, at 37,000 feet. That's quite impressive. A fighter jet could do that. A fighter jet could do that, but why wouldn't a fighter jet have a transponder on it? There's no drug dealers who are fucking flying a fighter jet, right? Yeah, no problem, Sean. Yeah, make sure you actually pay attention to work and not the show. Sean is saying that he would jump on, but he's at work right now. And I'm saying, make sure you fucking do your job. And I'm gonna get someone fired or someone killed one day, dude. People jump on this channel while they're fucking driving and shit, dude. It's just like, hey man, watch what you're doing, dude. Yeah, but this is like, I started at a weird time today, so it was like people were like at work and everything like that. So I usually try to start at like 11. I've seen it seems to be like the best time or 12. But I was a little late today, so it kind of sucked. Not all jets have transponders. Well, you got to think that any fighter jet flying over American soil, well, one is going to be an American plane, besides like maybe some training from Canada. But other than that, I mean, like, no, they're going to have a transponder on it, right? Oh, did you catch the part where the commander of the fighter wing called the air traffic controller's manager and told them to knock off their investigation? I did. I didn't actually hear that on the thing though, but I did read that. That's kind of weird, man. I mean, is that basically just indicating that they I'm not coming on either, UFO proof. Yeah, I kind of figured that when you weren't on here. Duh, Jax. Yeah, I mean, doesn't that seem like, if they're not telling them to knock off the investigation, it's trying to cover up a secret project, as opposed to just, oh, there's a plane that we don't know where it's from or whatever. Is it's just easier just to just do it like that, which doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't they just say, oh, it's a sweet secret project and we were too stupid and we thought we could get away with it, forgive us. Canadian would have, but not all Americans would have. What do you mean it won't let you on Hangouts? Are you blocked? What the fuck are you talking about, Jack? No, you're not blocked. What are you talking about? Let me give you another Hangout link. Like CIA planes. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it could be a black project, but the problem is they shouldn't be doing all that in that airspace. Correct. Exactly. Is any video evidence with that UFO? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you mean, Rob. He's saying, is any video evidence with that UFO? Well, oh, with that sighting that we're talking about right now, that the plane? No, there's no video evidence with that sighting. They have huge test ranges down in Nevada and out over the ocean for test flights. Exactly. So why are they flying over, civilian airspace? That doesn't make any sense. I tried Hangouts, but it did not go through. What the fuck, dude? Well, someone get on here. Just try to get on, because this is bullshit, dude. It really is a strange story. Yeah, you're right, Smooth Virus. I mean, it's like everywhere you go, everywhere you look at it, it's like, something seems up with it. Like it's, it goes and does these crazy ass fucking turns, and then it's it's sighted, but it doesn't have any tail numbers on it. It's just it moves like a fighter jet, but doesn't have a transponder on it. And you think anything would have a, oh my god, you are so fucking adorable, dude. Holy shit, you guys. Look at this guy, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. He's so fucking cute. Hey, I love it, dude.
How's it going?
Oh my god, he's like a fucking Muslim ambassador, dude. Look at that, man. Oh my god, dude. Where you work at, man?
I can't say, it's top secret.
Oh, JC Penney's is top secret now? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, you're in the storage room. Where you at? Office space?
No,
office snacks.
It's a liquor store.
Oh, it's a liquor store. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Are you on lunch?
yeah. I figured I'd stop on since you needed someone to check and see what's going on.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
You're
Because that's the truth, dude. I was like, I wondered if, like, because I keep having people say they can't get on, man. Like that keeps happening, dude.
Just have to try twice. That's all.
Just
It worked one time for me though.
That's so fucking weird, man. I can't believe like these people. Oh, that nerd is saying, "Yo, proof, dude. I've spoke to my family about my experiences years later, but they seem to think I'm deluded because on my child upbringing, but it felt it was real to me, but I'm confused." Well,
So I just wanted to add one thing. I think that plane was a satellite plane from the Air Force, and I read that earlier today. They quoted the article as mysterious white plane flies over Oregon, and we don't know what it is. And at the end, it's like it was a satellite plane.
it. Yeah, but I mean, why is a stat plane making turns like that?
It could be
It's
for all
making like
kind of reasons.
it doesn't seem like they would even be able to do that, right?
I didn't see the actual satellite transponder imagery of whatever the path was, but usually those planes fly in a lot of circles as they go along their path.
And why wouldn't a stat plane have a transponder?
It probably does, but it would probably come up as, come up
As nothing,
yeah.
because it didn't come up. The only reason they got it is because it was picked up like on traditional radar, that's just looking
Didn't they
for
have to scramble F-15s or F-16s to go check out what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's another weird thing. How these fighter jets are like equipped with like the best fucking air-to-air radar in the world, and you'd think that they'd be able to pick these guys up at least something, man.
Well, they are not entirely invisible to radar, but they are, capable of stealth flight, if you will.
What up, Cooper? You guys right?
But I'm gonna go back to moderating.
All right, helping me out, Sean. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem. Catch you guys later.
Hey, how old are you again, man?
31.
31. Just turned 31, man. God, you look adorable too, you sexy motherfucker. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later, man.
Peace.
See, maybe switched off. My family experiences. Well, why would your family think you're deluded on this subject? This is that nerd one talking about his possible abduction experience. And Alex is saying, what about the drug plane theory? It seems plausible. Like, like it could be, except, I mean, the speeds that it was going at, like, we're thinking that it's got to be at least a fighter jet to be doing some of the stuff that it was doing. And no drug dealers are going to be sporting a fighter jet. I mean, maybe, I guess that's possible, but who are you going to get pilot a fighter jet for you? For running drugs? That doesn't make sense. Of course, if you are running drugs, a fighter jet's probably the best way to run them, right? I mean, that makes sense at least. But why make your drug run at 4:30 in the afternoon local time? That's absolutely true. Why do that? Who does that? Every drug run is made in the middle of the night. Everyone knows that. Smooth is saying, I thought about that, Mr. D.D. Cooper, talking about the drug smuggling. I guess it's not impossible. Drug runners got something like an old Lear jet and painted it all white. That's true, all right, Jax is saying not coming on tonight at all. Way too busy. Later, everyone. All right, Jax, get the hell out of here. Get back to work, buddy. We'll talk to you later, brother. Um, it sounds too crazy, dude, to believe. Think about who's going to listen. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're going to listen, man. What up, brother? I looked early in the morning for my drugs. Nightmare. Oh, man, that sucks, buddy. As long as they fly low. Now, Rob's making a good point. He's saying, how the fuck you gonna land or take off in a jet fighter? And how much drugs are you gonna smuggle? Maybe a Lear jet, okay, that's one thing, but any other kind of fighter jet. Where are you putting all the drugs? It wasn't a drug plane shipment are on Sundays. Yeah, and how are you going to take off and land in I mean, maybe it's a Harrier, right? What up, Sergeant Shill? How you doing, buddy? You're at piano lessons. Oh, for your daughter or for yourself? Fighter carry big bombs. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they got big bombs stuffed full of fucking drugs. Why don't they just launch the drug bomb? That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. You stuff a Tomahawk cruise missile full of fucking heroin and cocaine, and then you fucking blast that shit across the border, man. Yep. If it was Smooth is saying, what's up, Jack? What are you saying? You can't get on here still? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Sean got on here just fine. I don't get it, dude. How come people can't get on here? It's for your daughter. That's cool, Sergeant Shill. Right, drug missiles, right? That's what we need. Bro, have you heard of your sightings? You ever seen them? What do you mean? Have I ever seen them? If you heard of my sightings, I mean, that's what I saw. Seriously, it wasn't a drug plane. I don't think it was a drug plane either. Silk Vein is saying stuff a few duffel bags and one of those human cannonball cannons and let her fly, right? If it was just a jet running without transponders, the F-15 planes would have still found them. I agree too, Sergeant Shill. That makes more sense, It's such an interesting case, and I wanted to get a video out on it quick, and then there was so much stuff to it that I had to go well and beyond and then research that. I was just like, oh my God, it was just way too much. And I had to get work on other videos. And I was like, someone else is going to have a video on it first anyway. So I'm like, fuck it. And there's so much shit to it, man. There's just so much that you got to fucking look into, just with this one case, man. Cooper is saying, I'm kind of doubtful that the government would even leak the report, You ever been visited by the unknown? Sean is saying unknown what? Yes, correct. Oh, aliens. Nah. I've never seen an alien. I don't even know if aliens are real. I have no idea. I just know UFOs are real. So it's like, when I talk about my experiences, man, I can tell you exactly what happened. I can't add anything to it or take anything away from it. It's just, that's it. So, and everything I say is how it happened. It's exactly how it happened. Though, I always make it a point to be clear that, I have never seen an alien. I don't know if aliens even exist. I have no idea what's inside of a UFO because I've never seen the inside of it. But I know the UFO itself does exist, and they do seem to like people for some reason, And you know, everything I know is just comes from my experiences personally. Everything else besides my experiences are purely speculation, you know, because I have no way to judge if it was true or if it's not, if it was real, if the person was misidentifying something. I have no way of doing that. So the only thing I can do is say that I can go off my experiences alone and say, this is what I know from my experiences. That's it. And then after that, I don't know. Sean's saying, I think there are hundreds, maybe thousands of species of aliens. I'm thinking there's probably more like millions, man. As Sean's saying, I saw a small goblin man. That may be an alien. You know, well, you say a small goblin man. I mean, that, you know, could easily be a fucking one of the so-called gray aliens, you know. They never admit to UFO sightings, but we are in a new age. I heard the audio was pretty cool, right? It was pretty cool, dude. Let's see, it's in the public record, I think. Yeah. Well, you know, what happened during your experiences, that one nerd, you know, like what exactly, you know, what was it? Like what happened during your encounter? Sorry, just gonna roll up a cigarette, you guys. It could be government activity due to the compartmentalized structure of black top secret projects. Absolutely. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what up, Jack? Hey, brother. I'm on.
The new way to get on here. I had to do a little bit of hard thinking.
Yeah, but you're on my. You're called on my phone, dude. You're not on. You're not on YouTube.
God damn it, man! What the fuck? They won't let me on, so I'm gonna go back to the chat again.
Well,
I thought I was doing something,
dude.
man.
Yeah, man.
God damn it.
That's fucking weird that you can't get. You can call on here, but you can't. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try to post that link again for you, dude. All right.
No, it don't matter. You posted the links and I've clicked on it 100 times. I'm just gonna go back to the chat. Something's wrong with my phone. It's got to be on mine here.
No, it's not on your end. It's on fucking YouTube's end, man.
Hey, by the way, look, you look shiny-eyed as a motherfucker, dude.
Shit, dude.
I'm hanging up with you then.
All right.
But if you gotta,
go try.
Channel your phone, so I'm getting off here.
Go try the other link, man. All right.
I'll try it again, but I don't think it's gonna let me.
All right, man. We'll give it a shot, buddy. Fuck, I do look Chinese-eyed, man. All right, buddy. Fuck, dude, I look all fucking high, dude. Oh man, we got some good dabs from our homie last night, man. You know, hence probably why I was a little late today, but that's fine. Dude, we all have the same ringtone. Seriously, messed me up for 1 second there. You know what? I like fucking with people when people are like on their phones or watching on YouTube or whatever. And when you see like, okay, Google, and see how many people's phones will turn on. You know, it's fucking funny as hell, man. Don't know F-30. Don't know the F-35. A lot of hype, a lot of issues too, but does have some far out tech of its own. That's true. And Silkbane, I believe that ringtone is the ringtone for Hangouts. Like that's just the one it comes with. I'm trying to catch up to where I was. Mr. Sevensby is saying, I know one of the Norwegian test pilots and he love it. And Franco's saying, no, he's just gay. F-16 and F-15, two different platforms, comparing apples and oranges there, but Mr. Sevensby saying, no. Sean saying at 18. So like comparing a B1 with a B52, a B52. F18, yeah. I love me some F22 Raptor. I heard the F-35 sucks, man. Hey, what up, Smooth?
Yeah, hey, man.
How you doing, buddy?
I just
You at work too?
Yeah, but I have to go outside. I can't.
What are you fucking selling TVs, dude?
I have to go outside because it's a secure facility, so I can't broadcast from inside.
Ah, okay, yeah, you know.
Here we are.
Black Projects.
Yeah, really.
Well, you got on here just fine.
Yeah, it looks like it's working here. Here, hold on.
What the fuck, dude?
What the heck?
Okay, Sean got on here just fine. Smooth got on here just fine. That's cool, dude. Where you at, man?
Chinatown.
Oh yeah, fucking. That's a cool looking building, dude.
I forget what church that is.
That's nice out there, man. It's late, dude.
Yeah,
Why are you still working there, dude?
I'll work till 6, man.
Holy shit, dude. Look, man. Well, that's so fucking weird, man. I don't know, man. So, Mr. Seven Street is saying the F-35 is a multi-role aircraft, too expensive, but a good aircraft. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the F-35, Smooth?
I'm kind of on the fence on it a little bit. It's damn expensive. There's my thoughts on it.
Things about it. I've heard too many bad things about it to where I'm like, you know, how come that plane is not completely? The F-35 should be able to take out 10 F-16s. Like it ain't shit. You know, I want to know what the fuck's up with that, dude. You know, how come?
I think it
with
does
all that
have
money and fucking.
It does have a multiple target. It is able to engage multiple targets with air-to-air missiles at once. I don't know if the F-16 could do that. The F-14 could, but we retired it.
I mean, it blows my mind that this fucking craft that I forget how much is one of those crafts?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but not cheap.
Is it something? Isn't it something like $200 million or something?
More than that, I think.
It's something fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
Who's on here? Sean, can you find out for us how much the new F-35s are? Oh wait, he's at work too. I don't know if he can actually look stuff up right now. That's always great for having Sean on, man. You can just ask him to look something up real quick. Let's see here. I'll look this bitch up. I don't want to know about that. How much one of those things cost? $1 gorillion. Silk Van is saying $1 gorillion.
$1 gorillion.
How much money? Or how much is a F-35 cost? Let me see.
Here's a summary from the New York Times. Lockheed Martin agreed on Friday to a somewhat larger price cut on its F-35 fighters than it had on the last few orders, and finally brought the cost of the main version below $100 million for each jet.
Woo!
Holy shit, dude! $100 million, man. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, expensive.
Oh shit! What up, Starry Night? Fucking Christ, dude! Look at that, man. Almost $100 million, dude. God damn, man.
Oh, I'm gonna zip my jacket up.
What's the temperature out there, man?
Cold.
Fucking cold?
Probably in the 40s. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Shit, man. What up, Forerunner? How you doing, buddy? I don't know. I mean, I think when it comes to that fucking F-35, man, that I think we can do a lot better. I mean, I'm starting to wonder, is that even real? Is that plane like that kind of cost? And for a plane that cannot do the shit that they say it's supposed to be able to do, I mean, like, you know, is that some kind of a front for some other fucking classified project they're working on, wasting billions of dollars on?
Well, the B-2 costs more than that.
You know, Yeah, but it's, you know, the fucking the B2. I mean, how many of them do we have? What, 40 of them or something? You know, I mean,
No, only like 20.
you know, exactly. It's
They're
like,
too expensive.
we only need a couple of them, man. You know, but F-30, you know, F-35, or you know, they're supposed to be in air-to-air combat. You know, I mean, there could be a chance you could be losing those guys. You know, but Mr. Sevens B is saying, any computer wizards out there? Fuck, not right here, dude. I'll tell you that.
What are you talking about? I've been doing computers for 21 years.
Not you, motherfucker. Not right here. All right.
Oh, I got you.
I'm always fucking, dude. I'm like, you know, I'm pretty good with computers. All right. I'm not bad. However, when something stupid happens, and it's like, when it's something like fucking like completely stupid, I can't figure it out. I was just like, have no idea what the fuck to do. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that's doing. Like, it could be something real stupid why something's not working. Like, I can do a lot and set everything up, but if something fucks up, then I'm like, oh man, it just fucked everything up. You know, I can't fix it once I create it.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Oh, let me see. Hang on.
The motorcycle.
Oh.
Oh, the birds were flying around it. Now they flew. Oh no, here they come.
Oh. UFOs, dude. Okay, cool.
I was gonna come down here and get a picture of the gate.
Oh yeah, dude.
Chinatown gate.
Oh, he really is in Chinatown. Look at that shit.
Yeah, Chinatown, DC.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, it's let's see.
Uh-oh. The Black Hebrew Israelite guys are here.
The what?
You ever heard of the Black Hebrew Israelites?
No.
They're down here every Friday, man. You want me to walk over there?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. Let's see.
These guys are crazy, man. They're nuts.
What are they, a band?
No.
I gotta see this, dude. Cooper.
No, they're like.
Go ahead.
Like, who's that guy from England? He did a Thoreau. Oh, what's his first name? I can't think of it. Anyway, he did a special on him. But this is the guy. This is the same guys.
Oh, okay.
They're down here in front of the Metro on every Friday.
I have no idea who the hell that even is, but let's see. Go take us up there, man.
They're like an extremist group.
Cooper is saying drones are the future. Sean is saying look up new micro swarm drones. Oh, I know. It's gonna be cool, man. Oh, once they master unmanned system, etc., they will move towards autonomy and be their own version of AI. I think that's where they're already at now. We have drones with explosives. Yeah. Yeah, Rob's saying magical mystery tour. Yeah, that's where we're going right now. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What the hell are we looking at, dude?
They're over there in the corner.
What are they?
So let's see what they're. Oh, they're saying something about Thanksgiving is a white man's holiday or something like that.
Who are these guys?
They're like black nationalists.
There's a such thing as black nationalists. Oh my god!
Oh hell yeah!
That's fucking hilarious, dude. I bet you Sergeant Schill and Sean are gonna lose their fucking minds, dude.
By the damn white man. You understand?
You hear that?
Damn, white man. Damn.
You are the king of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Preach, brother,
the
preach.
Lord said, gather ourselves together. And we better do it fast. We better do it fast. The Lord is turning things up. I don't know if you notice, week after week, there's some terrorist act happening every week. You understand? There was a shooting in the California school. Another attempt shooting somebody up, everybody up. You understand?
Oh my God.
The Lord is trying to show Latinos.
Dude, that's awesome.
Stay away.
Yeah, dude, go get the fucking interview with them, dude.
What are their opinions on UFOs, right?
Sergeant Shill says he used to be black, but he quit.
Read it from the top. Gather yourselves together. That's an order, black people, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. It's about time.
Go give him $1. Hey, yeah, dude, go up there and give him $1. Go give him $1. You're like, here, from the white man, brother. Oh, yeah, the black men are in Chinatown, dude. That's great.
Yeah, they're here every Friday, man.
Oh, man, dude, you know, they got to have the General Chow's chicken, dude. Come on, man. You know, that's when it's on a special.
Oh, man, there's a restaurant right down the street there. They got really good General Tso's chicken.
They got in, they got Panda Express down there? Any Mandarin chicken?
No, this is like
Send
legit.
me some.
It's like legit Chinese food.
Oh man, I only like Panda Express. I like fake Chinese food, dude.
I can walk down to the noodle shop.
You know. Yeah, any bourbon chicken around there? Buy me a box of bourbon
Chinese
chicken.
Food?
Dude, go and give those guys $1, dude. Just throw some change at them, dude. But go get $1, get some change, and get the change, and then throw the change at them, dude, and then run away back from the white man.
And then run.
Like, I got you.
So they see me every week, man.
Every week, we know where you work,
hey,
white boy.
That's that guy from last week.
These guys need to be on Ask Them About Black Israelites and ancient aliens. I'll bet they got something. Hey, they could, man.
Oh, you know they do. Louis
Right?
Theroux did a special on them, like
Who the hell
years
is
ago.
Louis Theroux?
It's a show called Louis Theroux's Wild Weekends. It's an old show. It's from like 10, 12 years ago.
Oh, never heard of it.
Hold on, we walk down here.
Should ask them to subscribe to UFO Proof. That's fucking right, dude. Ask them to subscribe to UFO Proof.
I'll show you some other stuff. Hold on.
All right, keep going, dude. Just tell them you're an albino black man.
No, dude, I think they seriously think that. I think they do say that. Like, they say that a lot of white people are really black.
Oh, really? He goes, you are a black man.
Yeah, like if they think you're cool, then you're not really a white guy.
Well, see, then I'm definitely a black guy.
Oh, they tore
I'm
that
cool
building
to the
down.
side of the pillow.
Let's see.
This is a nice little tour, you guys.
Yeah, welcome to Chinatown.
Right?
We're on 8th
More
Street.
UFO talk. That's right, dude. Let's well, he's taking us on his little tour, so let's get back to the UFOs. Get his info so he can be on the show, right? I know. I live in a black project. That's funny. Yell that UFOs exist. Be like, UFOs are real, dude.
UFOs are real.
They're real and they're black.
Actually, the
Hell yeah! What's up, ladies?
ooh, she was nice. Hello.
You want to be on UFO Proof, ma'am?
Hold on, I thought I'd walk down here and see some authentic. You see some of the authentic Chinese places down here.
But where are all the Chinese people? Sean saying, hey, legs. We're being toured at Chinatown in Washington, D.C. Oh, that dude right there, he needs his fix, dude. Go give him some heroin. Oh, shit. Yeah, so, back to the...
I'm just waiting to cross the street.
Cross the way, brother. Back to the UFOs, man. So, I think that well, you know, not necessarily UFOs, but back to the secret project we're talking about. Back to work for you. Get back to work, Sean. I don't know what the hell you're doing, dude. You're taking way too long during lunch, man. Back to this send them a hoodie. I know. That'd be cool. This fucking
Oh yeah, here you go.
I mean, I'm not sure that it could be. Oh my god! Holy
Ducks.
shit, dude! Send me one of those fucking ducks. Oh my god, dude! Duck is so fucking gross. Hello, ma'am. You're on. Welcome to UFO Proof.
They're making dumplings.
Awesome, dude. Tell them to cut one of those duck heads off and send it to me.
Oh man, that looks good. See, now I'm hungry. This actually, I will actually say I've eaten here and it's a good restaurant. So we'll do a little ad for them.
All right, Chinatown Express restaurant, dude.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
like the fucking name of every China restaurant, dude. It's like Chinatown Express.
It's good. I've eaten here.
Hell yeah, dude. I love Chinese food.
Yeah, I do too.
Take us to the Pakistani part of town now.
It's a bit of a walk to the Pakistani embassy.
Ah, damn. All right.
I think that's on Wisconsin Avenue. It's a couple miles.
Yeah, back to the UFO sighting now. So, anyway, this well, UFO aircraft, whatever, that was seen over Oregon, this mystery aircraft. So where we're at this, we think that well, it's a, you know, it's got to be at least at a minimum, it's got to be a jet fighter to perform some of these maneuvers. All right. Two, the thing doesn't have a fucking transponder on it, which doesn't make sense for it to be a jet fighter in our airspace, over civilian airspace, mind you. Flying away, doing God knows what, and it's flying at altitude where every other, passenger airliner is going to fly. And I mean, just the fact that it's over civilian airspace without a transponder leads me to believe that it is in fact not military, because it doesn't seem like that's something they would do. Why would they? Obviously, at that point, it must be considered a black project, right? So why is this black project flying around over civilian airspace? Obviously, it just doesn't make sense. What up, Mr. Sevens B? How you doing, brother?
Just fine.
So tell me, what do you think,
you?
man? Why is this without a transponder flying over civilian airspace in America? I mean, does that make sense to you? What are your thoughts?
I think it's CIA planes or something. It's flying without transponders is completely normal.
Well, not really. I mean, almost every aircraft has a transponder. That's like normal.
You only fly with no transponder if you're flying VFR.
Okay, so
I'm back.
go. Okay, so did you hear that? You hear what Smooth Virus said?
No, what did he say?
He's saying you're only flying without a transponder if you're flying VFR.
FR. And what's that?
Yeah, like
It's visual flight rules. So basically, with no air traffic control.
Yeah, but black budget flights or CIA flights can't fly without them.
Oh yeah, that they can. Yes, that is true. I mean, they have the capability of doing it.
Or you can fly below the radar.
But these guys were flying at altitude, like around 37,000 feet. And if it's a CIA, why wouldn't the CIA just have their transponder on? It's not like that's going to make a difference. They would just be like, yeah, it's just us. We're,
abroad. I don't know in the US, but abroad, the CIA don't use their transponders. They don't. The transponder is just to check what kind of flight you are.
Yeah.
to show what.
Well, that's true, I guess, because well, one, the CIA doesn't actually fly in America, I think, because they actually it's the FBI
Oh
for
yes,
America.
yes they do.
Well, they're not
Yes, they
supposed
are.
to.
No,
they have some Gulfstreams at National Airport here in DC.
Yeah, the black flights.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the South Tarmac at Washington Reagan National Airport. And all white. Interestingly enough, all white.
That is
Gulfstream G5s.
Yeah, what is up with that? What's up? Say it again, Cyrus.
They're all white Gulfstream G5s.
Yeah, non-marked
So
flights.
they do have.
Oh, they're marked.
Yeah, but you can
they
see
do
them
have
from
CIA
from
planes.
ground.
Like, go ahead, brother. Okay, so they do have CIA planes that are apparently white that do fly around here, and chances are they probably don't. I mean, fucking they did have a CIA plane crash here, which was full of cocaine. So I mean, now I mean,
Well, what's that?
Perhaps they were drug running, and it was the CIA still keep doing their old tricks, man. Up there running drugs.
Was this back in the 80s?
What's up?
Was this back in the 80s?
Yes, back in the 80s. The fucking a CIA plane full of cocaine crashed and was found. Oh, I want to know who went to jail for all that cocaine.
No one.
Nobody. No one went to fucking jail over that. A plane full of cocaine, no one goes to fucking jail. But if I got a pocket, if I got a little rock, I'm getting locked up. It's bullshit, dude.
Yeah, but they are the government,
I'm gonna go back inside the building, so I'll just be back on text.
All right, cool, buddy. Thanks, Cyrus. Well, I mean, this is still saying they were trying to see it from the ground. They had multiple planes on in different areas. That's true. What up, Bobby Cash? How you doing, brother, man? It's so someone just said, just discovered your podcast. I fucking love it. Whitey Vulgar commented. Hell yeah, Whitey Vulgar. Fucking cool name, dude. Oh, this is not on the comment section on YouTube. This is just a link that popped up for one of my videos, I think. That's cool. I was like, his name, Whitey Vulgar. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. I mean, you got to think that. I mean, is it a chance that it's a UFO? I wonder. Is that possible?
I hope so.
I mean, wouldn't that be interesting? Now I didn't read anywhere that they caught any kind of description of the plane other than it was a white aircraft. So they couldn't tell you what kind of wings, if they were swept back, if they had propellers on them, if it was a jet. They couldn't tell you any of that. All they could tell you was this white craft was flying. So they couldn't make out any kind of anything on it. It wouldn't, they couldn't distinguish it. So is it possible? Could it be a UFO? It's saying, I thought after 9/11, transponders were required. I thought so too. I know they can do it illegally.
Yeah, but all commercial airlines has to have transponders on.
Correct.
And aircraft from abroad in the U.S., Canadian, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah, that would make sense. Exactly. Smooth Virus is saying, all I heard that it was white. In a strictest sense, it is a UFO. Correct. That is completely unidentified. And that's the only information I got on the supposed aircraft is that is in fact white. That's it. I mean, how come there's no description of this plane? I mean, I think like the closest viewing of it was within like 20 miles. So I mean, like seeing a craft from 20 miles away, I mean, you're not going to be making out anything, dude. You know, unless
Where
you just
was
happen to be
it?
carrying a fucking P900 with you. This was over Oregon, I believe, over Oregon and parts of Washington. I believe, I could be wrong. But I think it's over Oregon and maybe another state or something. No proof we black Latinos went to jail. No proof we black Latinos went to jail. What is that? Unit is identified. It is a UFO. Wow, well, I guess that's true. Not a lot of evidence, really. No, exactly.
I'll see you later, Kyle.
Oh, all right, Mr. Sevensby. Come on here and join us again next time, all right, brother?
If I get I'm on my iPhone now. My computer doesn't work. My camera doesn't.
What? Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's fucking bullshit, dude.
Have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Okay, we'll see you again next time, man. UFO Today said I dropped your link on a couple of Reddit subs. Gracias, my brother, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You can turn them off. Look at the Malaysia flight turned off. It's turned off the transponders. Didn't the Malaysia flight and fucking blow up though? I thought they were like hit by a like Ukrainian missile. Right? I forget. You know, I mean, I could be totally wrong. But that's what I thought. I thought the Malaysia flight was hit with a Ukrainian missile. Chinatown flights, I know they use white 737s with the red stripe. That's true. Absolutely. Smooth is correct on that, you know. So, I mean, so the CIA has white planes. And if you work for Area 51 on the Janet flights, they are 737s that are in fact white, you know. I think I'm starting to see a pattern here, you know. Possibly, you know, we need to keep our eyes open for these white projects. Or maybe I'm just crazy. He's talking about the flight 370, which disappeared in the Indian Ocean, but they found some wreckage from it. Correct. I thought that was that flight was in fact shot down by a Ukrainian missile. Oh, we black Latinos went to jail for the CIA. Sorry, that's coming from Franco. Yeah, correct. Exactly. Fucking, they're fucking filling the communities with fucking crack and coke and all that fucking nasty shit, dude. And fucking, you know, and then going and fucking everybody over and taking everyone to jail. Yeah, he's talking about the one that disappeared. Correct. That's what I thought. You know, that's the one that they believe that it got hit by a Ukrainian missile. You know, so that's why it just like disappeared and went out of. You know, they stopped tracking on radar, like it's because its transponder like exploded. You know, with the missile. People freaked out about black helicopters in the 90s, so they painted everything white. You know, I mean, maybe that's a way to like hide the fact that it's a black project. They're like, "Mom, make the paint white." You know, paint it white. It's fine. You know, then they want it. The black project will be the first thing from his mind. If you saw one of these planes painted all black, you'd be like, "That's fucking black project plane." Oh, the one that got shot down over the Ukraine was a few months later, away from the Indian Ocean. I thought that was I thought those were one and the same. Those two cases. There was two cases. Wow, I didn't know that, man. I wish I lived in a white project. Yeah, it's called a fucking trailer court. You're talking about the one that disappeared. Yeah, that is the one that was over the Indian Ocean. But I thought the one over the Indian Ocean was in fact the same that got hit with an Ukrainian missile. So I guess I was in fact wrong, and there were 2 Malaysia flights that disappeared within a couple months of each other. That's fucking interesting. White light, not white aircraft. It could be, man. Hey, what up, Jason? How you doing, brother? I'm back on a borrowed laptop. Sweet, jump on, dude. Your laptop got a camera? There was 2. Was one hit over Ukraine. Then there was one that has not been found. I see. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, see, I was mixed. I guess I mixed the 2 of them together and created just one. You know. But now that I think about it, I think you guys are right. I mean, I'm positive you guys are right. I'm just saying now I actually remember that there was, in fact, 2 different crashes that happened. And perhaps I shouldn't have hit that dab earlier. Think of this one. If someone sees a white craft with a red stripe, people would think it's the Coast Guard. That's true. Absolutely. Jack's got a good point, man. You know, Jax, what the fuck are you doing here? Get back to work. A Smooth Virus is saying actually it's an Air Force contractor. Could be Orlando Romero, severe heavy drug abuse. Okay, here. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. Grant Humphreys, I believe that they have recovered pieces of Malaysian plane on an island somewhere in the South Pacific. Yeah, I thought they recovered a couple pieces of the Malaysian plane, the one that disappeared over the Indian Ocean. But I think they got like very little of it, but just enough to evidence to say that the plane went down in the ocean. I think that's what they got. Am I wrong about that? I forget. I think they just found like a couple things, man. Speaking of this, I saw, yeah, right. Fuck, you know what's up, Coop. I saw a thing on a new way of protecting a plane or whatever. Say like the plane is about to crash. All right. What it does is like it's made up in like these modules, like these sections, and the section actually the things like come off, like the wings and the cockpit or whatever, and the cabin, or not the cockpit, but the cockpit and the cabin, the wings and everything else like come off, and that these giant parachutes get deployed. And so if fucking something happens, the fucking craft could just kind of float down to the fucking ground, man. Now, why hasn't anyone ever thought about that before now, dude? Why not put giant parachutes on a fucking plane? So if it fucking something happens, it could just deploy its parachutes and float down to the ground. That's pretty smart. I'm just saying, you guys. You're not working? Oh, okay. I thought you were at work. What are you doing then, Jax? He's far too busy for us, apparently. Yeah, I got some good dabs from my boy last night. Let me see here. Check it out, dude. Fucking UFO proof shorts, motherfuckers. That's right, dude. Oh, look at that shit, dude. That shit like fucking melted down there, dude. Let's see if you guys can see that. Look at that. It looks like a big, sexy booger, dude. That shit will fucking rock you. Oh, I hate this stuff, dude. You take fucking like one hit, dude. Shit will like fucking kill you, man. UFO Today is saying, what do you think of the discovery of Ross 128b? Do you think it's a good place to find alien life? I have not actually heard of Ross 128b. Is it a new system or is it a new planet? I have not heard of it. Yeah, it looks like pus or puss. They had that in the 90. No, did nothing. Google Paraloon. What the fuck did you just say, Franco? Google Paraloon. Okay, guys, what the fuck is a Paraloon? I don't know, but that's kind of a cool name, man. Oh, so what's up, Cosmic Dragon? What's this video about aliens? Yeah, well, kind of not really about aliens per se. We're discussing this mystery craft that was sighted over Oregon. I mean, the channel's about UFOs and stuff. But today's show, we're discussing the white craft that flew over Oregon, and no one seems to know who the fuck it was from. It didn't have a transponder on it, but it did this crazy turn at like Mach 1.3, or what was that virus? Something like Mach 1, Mach 2 or something, I forget. But it was doing like these crazy turns, so we're assuming it had to be a jet fighter to pull that off. But why would a jet fighter not have a transponder, and why would it be flying over civilian airspace? There's everything about it seems fucking weird, man. Brenton Humphreys is saying Dabs caused me to see UFOs. Fuck, dude. Dabs caused me to see my fucking refrigerator, man. No UFO today. Ross is no better than any other. Real talk. We can debate. Franco saying paraloon or parachute for planes. Just Google those. So yeah, it's kind of cool, man. Getting the equipment ready. Oh, that's what you're doing, Jax. I see. Oh, you doing a ghost hunt? Our friend Jax here has got a he does paranormal investigations, like ghost huntings and stuff like that. Which I'm not a ghost guy. In fact, I don't believe in any other thing except for UFOs. I'm not even sure if aliens are real, but I don't believe in Bigfoot or Loch Ness monster or anything else. I just not enough evidence for it. And as for UFOs, well, they don't have to have any evidence for that. I know for a fact they are in fact real. Send UFO today my way proof. What are we talking about? UFO today is saying exoplanet discovered yesterday, I think 11 light years away. And Franco is saying Ross 128b is the new planet like Earth. Okay. So I'll have to check it out, man. There's always another planet like Earth, dude. Every fucking week I find a new planet like Earth, man. Where are all the cow ghosts? Yeah, Smooth is saying Loch Ness Monster is definitely baloney, but it brings in some nice tourist dollars. That's true. Dino Ghost. See, you gotta ask Jax about that, man. He's our ghost expert. I don't know shit about ghosts. Smooth was saying, yeah, at Mach 1.3. Yeah, that's what I thought. Something like that. It's blue waffle. Blue waffle. What the fuck is that? Yeah, so I don't know, you guys. It doesn't make sense. Kind of like half these comments. Oh man, there must be a huge delay in this, dude. This is like I'll ask a question, I'll say something, and then I'll get a response like a minute later, dude. Brandon Humphreys is asking, were there any reported sonic booms with that sighting? Any Mach Plus flights is accompanied with a breaking of sound barrier? I was thinking the same thing. I literally do not remember throughout that entire report if there was a hearing of sonic booms. Smooth Virus, did you hear anything like that? Or did you read anything like that? Franco saying ghosts are real and so are aliens. Sorry, this is a fact too. It could be, you know. I have no idea. Just not in the way assholes think though. Well, how do they think? If the plane was small, the sonic boom might not reach the ground. That's true. So, and in what way do these assholes think that UFOs or ghosts are not real? The same report was in the UK about the UFO. Really? Oh shit. So Franco is saying that UFOs and ghosts or aliens and ghosts are real, but not in the way you think. Well, then what way are they real? It doesn't make sense, man. Cool, let's talk UFO proof right now. I dropped a load of link on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, and other channels, so you should get some views right now. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking drop them away, man. No sonic booms. I don't remember there being anything about any sonic booms, man. You know, and like Smooth was saying, you know, if it was really high up or whatever, it could have taken, you know, the sonic boom could have dissipated before it actually reached the ground, you know. But I mean, I think that's kind of difficult, man. Oh yeah. So speaking of that, check this out. So I heard a story of these this guy, a fighter pilot, and this fucking, you know, like a platoon of fucking American soldiers was getting surrounded by a bunch of Iraqi forces and or ISIS forces or something, and they're bombarding the Americans, and the Americans are fucking trapped. Okay, they're like fucking, they can't do shit, and they're right like they're like fucking right outside of the building, and like basically got them surrounded, and they're just unloading on them, and this fucking jet fighter plane comes in, and he hears the call, and he's like, he can't fire a missile, all right, because he's gonna blow up the dudes as well. He's gonna blow up the Americans, man. So he fucking flies until he gets a sonic boom, all right, and then he carries the fucking boom straight down to the ground. He goes straight for the building with the soldiers are being attacked, all right, and he's like carrying the sonic boom. It's like trailing behind him, and then right at the last second, he fucking tilts up and goes away and launches the sonic boom at the fucking soldiers and everybody, and it fucking hits them, and it scatters all the fucking the Iraqis or the ISIS or whatever, or the ISIS. They all fucking scatter and take off, and the Americans, you know, they got away. Like fucking, he saved ass by fucking throwing a sonic boom at him. He straight up pulled a fucking like a Kennen or a fucking Guile from Street Fighter. He's like a sonic boom, motherfucker. That's fucking like a true story, dude. Is that fucking crazy or what, dude? What up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Was an F-16 hilarious story, right? What up, Rich? Echo, same as you and stuff about paranormal entities, but I have experienced a few ghost encounters and UFOs. Oh yeah, see, I've never experienced a ghost encounter. I've had one paranormal experience. I've told everyone though, but it just UFO encounters, you know. And it's because of my UFO encounters that I can't ever say that, well, I I don't say that ghosts or Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot aren't real. All right. Because at one time I didn't think UFOs were real. So, you know, that fucking changed, you know, once I realized the stories were true, you know, the legends were true. It's everything for me. So now I got to give, you know, I got to say, well, you know, I mean, it's possible that is in fact a real phenomenon as well. And maybe I just haven't experienced it, you know? Sonic Boom's poor butthole. BD Cooper is saying, I make sonic booms in my blankets at night. Oh, that's funny. Cooper is saying, I feel sorry for who's ever staying over. Rich E saying, ever consider an orb UFO might actually be a life form and not a craft? Yes, actually, I have considered that. You know, and that's very possible. I don't see why not. You know, I mean, I have personally experienced orbs of light, you know, at a distance though, you know, and the only time I've had an orb that came close, it was a solid fucking piece of metal. It was a fucking black sphere, you know, and that was about 8 feet. I could have touched the motherfucker. So that's definitely real. I don't, you know, if that thing could produce its own light, I don't know. But you know, it definitely seemed like just the craft itself was alive. You know, it was like a fucking miracle, dude. Like you'd never seen anything like this in your life, dude. It was so fucking it was so just beautiful, man. I mean, just it's so fucking above you. It's just unreal. Like you can really sense that it's fucking like looking at you, you know, and collecting like data. Like you can feel that it's fucking studying you, man. It's just, it's fucking truly amazing, man. Rich E is saying, I'm a big time aviation nerd and it's trickled over into UFO stuff. That's cool, brother. Excuse me. Frank Castle. Frank Castle. What's that name from? Is that the Punisher? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Frank Castle saying, heard of the reptoids living in caves? Yeah, that sounds like such bullshit to me, man. Reptoids living in caves, fucking, you know, fucking mole men living in the center of the earth. Come on, you know. Oh yeah, fucking okay. It is a Punisher, dude. Fucking rock and roll, brother. Cool name. Yeah, I wouldn't get drawn into that shit, man. Reptoids living in caves, fucking, you know. I don't even know if aliens are real. Like I said, you know, I have no idea, man. I just know UFOs are real. I don't know if aliens actually exist. I assume that they do, and I assume that they pilot some of these UFOs possibly, but I don't know that to be a fact. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know the agenda or I can't stand any of that shit, dude. You know, shit's so fucking annoying, man. Like, oh, I know exactly what the UFOs are doing and what they're here for and blah, blah, blah. Sure you do, pal. Be fun to go caving using reptoids as an excuse. And that's true. Absolutely. Brad Humphreys is saying to Rich E, ditto, live and work here at the PAFB. Love aviation. Excellent. It's a rabbit hole for a reason. It's just, that's fucking true, man. You know? So, I mean, you can't discount everything. I mean, you could, but you'd be setting yourself up to fail if you did, you know? So you gotta be prepared for it. But because, you know, the way I had myself set up before was, you know, that UFOs weren't real, and I would have failed at that miserably because they are in fact real. UFO Today, Kyle, what's your opinion? In your opinion, What is the best evidence for ancient alien theory? In my opinion, the best evidence for it is not like a megalithic structure or anything. It's the story of gods and people like making cranial deformations and stuff, and when they would deform their skulls and elongate their skulls and stuff in order to appear like the gods. They wanted to be like the gods and stuff like that. And I think like really that's like the most evidence is, I think, is just seeing gods themselves. So like, because when I saw my first UFOs, man, it was like looking at a god, like it was so beyond me and beyond humans. I mean, it was like a predator, and like, and it wasn't scary, you just know that when it was looking at you, that it was better than you. It could beat you, and there's nothing you could do about it. You couldn't fight this thing off. You couldn't run away from it. You couldn't get away from it. If it wanted you, it would get you. And it's simple as that, man. So it's like you're looking at it like in just total awestruck, like, oh my God, man, like it's just so fucking real that it's insane. So I could see back in the day that these, that humans, if they had the same encounters that I had, would in fact interpret them to be gods. So I think that's probably the best evidence for me, in my opinion, for ancient alien theory to be correct, is because of that. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but what up, Warren? How we doing, buddy? You're welcome, UFO today. Sorry, I had to eat that fucking cookie, you guys. I'm high, man. So, cookie is a must. Paul wants to know, Kyle, just how many UFOs have you seen exactly? I've seen too many, man. I couldn't even tell you the number. I've seen so many. I mean, like, and I'm talking fucking badass UFO sightings, I used to fucking take my friends and shit, and we would go out. Like, okay, so when my encounters first started happening, all right, it was really strange because I would have like these urges to go out and see them, and they would just happen at the weirdest times. It's sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes in the middle of the day, whatever. They would hit me, and I'd be like, I gotta go, and I would just grab all my shit and I would fucking go. But I didn't know where I was going. But like, I knew how to get there. You get it? Like, I didn't know where I was going, but I knew which. I'd be like, okay, I was supposed to turn here. And there's been times where I'm like, oh, that's the road, and I'd have to back up and be like, and work in reverse. And like, there's the road, and I had no idea. Like, there'd be places I'd never been before, but I knew how to get there for some reason. And then I would get right to the spot, and I'd be like, oh, we're here. This is it. And I would get out, and then I would just wait, and I would fucking see incredible UFOs, man. I mean, I'm talking like real deal UFOs, not just like a ball of light in the sky, but I'm talking like flying deltas, fucking flying saucers, fucking spheres. I mean, and balls of light, but just like real UFOs, man. Like they were real, like they were real, not like fucking, oh, that could be, no, like fucking, that's a fucking flying saucer, like fucking, like, oh my God, man. And it kept happening to me. And I would even take like my friends and family with me, because I thought, like, at first I thought I was going crazy. And I would bring my friends and family with me, and they would see it. And of course, they never believed me until they went and saw it. And then they're like, oh my God, man, that's fucking crazy. Like, it affected everybody, man. And it was so, you know, and I don't know what it was, man, but they just like followed me around, you know, like it just didn't stop. It just kept happening, man. And, you know, it would like happen at the weirdest times. And, you know, like just the shit that you would see, man, it would just, oh my God, man. Get it, you know, like it'll never go away, man. I mean, it's so, I mean, I just feel so like privileged and just lucky, you know, that I got to have these encounters and got to see that stuff, because it lets me know, you know, that I have an answer to a question that like all of mankind is asking, and I know the answer. And it's like, wow, that's fucking amazing, man. You know, it seems like so just, you know, valuable, you know, and it's just like, you know, it's like, I think that's why it's so important to me, you know, because, you know, it's not like that with everybody else. There's a lot of people who don't, they go their whole lives, they don't ever see a UFO. They don't even, you know, there's people who don't even think it's real. I didn't think it was real. And, you know, but I mean, I've had so many of them. I couldn't even tell you. I've had like, probably like, I don't know, probably like in the like maybe 40 or 50s of like fucking like actual craft, and hundreds, if not thousands, of fucking spheres of light and different objects like that of light, where it's like, you know, it's a UFO like made of light, and I can't really tell, you know, I was like, is this, you know, but it's fucking, I mean, it's amazing, man. And I didn't even think it was real, you know. I didn't think fucking, you know, I was a stand-up comedian, man. That was my life, dude. That's what I did, was go around, you know, I went on tour, I went on the road and shit, and I told jokes, man. And that's how I made my fucking money. That's how I paid my bills, you know. And fucking UFOs was the furthest thing on my mind, man. I was thinking about how am I going to get famous, you know, how am I going to be a fucking big star and shit like that, dude. And then this shit came into my fucking life, man. And everything else got put on the back burner, because this was just the most amazing thing that any human could ever fucking experience, dude. You know, I mean, I can remember, you know, like I remember the first one I saw when it started to like, I started experiencing emotions like in intervals. So they were coming like these 1 second intervals. So it was like, and they were emotions that didn't make any sense. So it was like, I was happy, and then I was afraid, and then I was, then I felt like, joyful, and then I felt, terrified, and then I felt like ashamed and embarrassed, and then, you know, and then I like the emotions didn't make sense. They were coming like bam, 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 until the last emotion it left me with was love, and I fucking fell in love with it. And as this craft was fucking floating away, I remember my heart was breaking, man, and it felt like my girlfriend was leaving me, you know. And I was like, I would have chased after it if I could have, you know, but the way it was flying, it was like going over roads, like going across like fields and stuff. So I couldn't have followed it. And, you know, and I remember just wanting to cry so bad. Like, this was breaking my heart, dude. It sucked. And, you know, and then I went and I got back in the car, and I was so upset. But then I knew like I would see it again. You know, I felt like relieved. Like, I'm like, okay, it's okay, you know, cause I'll see him again. Like, you know, like, and I remember I was so shook. Like for 30 minutes, I sat there in my car on the side of the road. And I couldn't go to work. I couldn't do anything. I just sat there, just holding my steering wheel, just like, I was so upset, man. I just wanted to cry so bad, because I felt like my girl, like I just got dumped. Like my girlfriend just left me. You know, I was just like, I just wanted to fucking cry, dude. And, you know, and I was so fucking in love with it, man. And it hurt me that it was flying away, and I just wanted to come back so bad, you know. And I mean, like, it's like, it's weird the shit that happens to you, like the shit that it does, man. But, you know, it's fucking, it's undoubtedly real. There's no question about it. There's no, you know, could I be misidentifying? No, you know, that shit happened to me, man. And it happened to my family and my friends, people who were with me, you know. And I don't know why me? I fucking don't have a clue. It doesn't make any sense, man. I'm like the worst choice that you could possibly pick, dude. But you know, but and apparently just you see a bunch of them, like they, like you see them all the time and shit, dude. Like at first, I guess, and then now they kind of slows down, man. But you know, I mean, probably like 40 or 50 at least of like, hardcore UFOs, like fucking incredible hardcore UFO like sightings where I say, oh my God, that's a fucking flying saucer, that's a flying triangle, or whatever, probably something around there, man. Let's see the go back to the comment section. Sorry guys, I was going off there for a minute. You're welcome, UFO today. He said, thank you for the answer. Apparently some cranial deformation, i.e. natural, i.e. the Paracas people that Brian Forrest studies, true. Oh, that reminds me, Moose at Fire said that reminds me I need to stop and get some cookies, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I made these bitches last night, man. Fucking chocolate chunk and fucking all kinds of goodness in there, dude. Do you ever feel fear? Oh yeah, I felt fear. Well, when I was going through the fucking like emotional states, when they were like, I was getting like the blasted, it would be like these 1 second intervals of emotion. I'd have a full blown on feeling of emotion. Like, I had fear and happiness and fucking sadness or loneliness. And then, like even like being ashamed and embarrassed, like feelings that didn't make sense with it, I just experienced like every single emotion, and fear was definitely one of them. What I don't like is the way they see us and don't want to interact, mate. And it does fuck your head up because you want to know more. Exactly. It kind of does. It kind of sucks, man. It doesn't seem to happen to you anymore, Kyles. That feelings to go out. Thank you for sharing. No, it does. It does seem to happen. It still does happen. It just doesn't happen as often. Like back then, it would happen like every day. Like every fucking day. And now if like it happens, but it's so far and few in between. Like it probably happens like maybe 5 or 6 times a year, now. And so which is fucking still cool with me, man. I feel like it won't ever fucking leave me. I feel like it'll never go away. I don't know why. That's just what I feel. But what people seen with me when I bring them up now, they say they don't remember. I could believe that, man. When the one I saw came super close, I felt scared, but it then backed off straight away. Like I knew. That's cool. Or like it knew. Yeah, dude, the Pepperidge farmhouse, thin and crispy cookies are the shiznit. Fuck yeah, dude. I love Pepperidge Farm, man. Richie is saying, yeah, you go back with them when you leave your body. Warren Osmond is saying, I think we were mocked up by aliens for work purposes because you have too many done fails. We are as fucked as fried chicken. I guess that's one way. Paul was saying, I could tell it affected you deeply. It did, man. Brenton Humphreys is saying, damn it, I want to go off planet so bad. Fuck, dude. Yeah, Franco, you know what's up, right, brother? Exactly, man. It'll take over, man. Like, it put my whole life on hold and everything. Which is why was commenting on that feeling of being left behind, right? That's what sucks. What up, DJ Fruit Loops? Yeah, that's what sucks, man, is when that feeling of being, of left behind, that, you know, like it's like you don't ever want them to like forget about you or something, or you know, like it's so weird, man. You know, because it's almost like you're in love with them, and you know, I didn't even fucking think about it. I didn't even think they fucking existed, and then it did, and all of a sudden, man, like you know, and I just wanted to cry so bad watching it float away from me. Man, I was just like, you know, man, I would have fucking given anything for it to come back, dude. You know, like I was so fucking sad and heartbreaking. I just didn't want to lose it, man. But you know, I did have the feeling, you know, once I got my car that this wasn't the end. That was like the beginning of what was, you know, what was about to come. You know, and that it would lead to something really special, man. And it did, you know. And so that's what's, you know, that's what's cool, you know, that my feelings were right on the subject, you know. I was gonna saying, we have many weaknesses in our bodies, and it's why we have been made by aliens to serve their purpose. Nature doesn't have all these mistakes with their bodies. That could be absolutely, man. Reptiles need the sun. Oh, thank you for that basically useless information, but that's fine. I think about my encounter all the time. This has come from Paul. Sometimes I can't sleep because I'm thinking about it. Absolutely, man. You know, I think about my encounters every day, dude. Every single day I think about them, you know? And it's cool because I have like a list to pick from, which one I'm going to think about today. I got like a Rolodex full of them. Oh, yeah, this one, you know? But it has mostly to do with why humans perceive time in a linear form. They do not. We do not once we are out of the bodies, new age stuff and whatnot. I could see that. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna shut it down here. It's already 3 o'clock, man. So I think I'm gonna shut this down and finish up my video, and hopefully it should be out today. But I want to thank everyone for coming and joining me today. And I want to thank Sean and Smooth Virus for jumping on here with us, and Mr. Sevensby for jumping on here, and everyone in the comment section, you guys, and everyone watching at home. You know, thank you guys for coming and joining us for our UFO show. And we'll be back not tomorrow, but the day after. What is that? What is today? Where am I at today? Was it fucking Friday or something? Yeah, it's Friday, right? Okay. Yeah. So we will be back on Sunday at 11, and then at 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night. And so I will be coming back on tonight. And so my next show will be tonight at around 9:30. So 9 o'clock, 9:30 tonight. So make sure you guys come back and join us. Also, give a thumbs up, share this video. You know, go share the channel with your friends. Tell everyone about it. Get them to come and subscribe and watch and tell us their stories. And if you have any UFO stories you want to come and share, you know, you can always hit me up. Come on here. Come on the show. Hit me up through email, Facebook, Google Hangouts, whatever. You can pick up your own kick-ass UFO-proof gear. Look at that shit, dude. How baller is that? Look at that fucking hat. That's fucking Oakley. Look at that. Name brand, bitches. Go and get your own. Pick up your own shit. It's in the comment. It's in the comment section, or not the comment section. It's in the description on YouTube. You can support me on Patreon and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys back here tonight at 9:30 for our late show. All right, you guys. Thanks everybody. UFO proof out. All right, later, you guys.